nothing better than finding a giant tower and going up to the top and finding a nice big base. With spawners, netherite, and elytras, what is the best. And we're doing this on one of the biggest servers on Minecraft, the donutsmp, with over a whopping 20,000 players. Stick around to find out what happens at the end of the video, because at the end of the video, we find one of the best bases that I've ever found. Alright guys, this is Future Flat Era here. Unfortunately my mic wasn't working at the time of recording this clip, but basically at this clip I was flying around and then something crazy happened. So I found this giant sky base with like a mob farm, and then it had a giant cactus farm up there, but unfortunately this was raided, but still it was kind of crazy. And it looked like it was quite a big base, but unfortunately it was raided, so this can't count as a base. But it looked like it was a hell of a really big base before getting raided. So I was just checking around to see what I could find, and I was just checking to see if I could find any shulkers, chests with any good loot, but as you can see in this, the farm wasn't even working, and I was searching at the time, so. And it looks like there's a lot of CPVP up there, so I couldn't count this as finding a base. So I'm going to move on to the next good guy. I got my mic working at the start of this clip, but unfortunately I was a bit sick, so my voice sounded terrible, so I'm just going to be doing a voiceover here. Basically what happened here was I was flying around looking at pie chart for a good second, and I kept thinking I was going to find a base in this area, and then something crazy happened towards the end of this clip, and it kind of jump scared me like crazy, so I completely shut down the game for like an hour. So basically what happened here was I was flying around and I saw an ally flying, as you can see at the bottom left there. Basically I thought that was a diamond armor player using an elytra, and I got scared that I'd lose my elytra if I carried on flying, so it chased me, but it turns out it was just an ally looking back. I swear ally is the #1 most hated mob on my list now. I swear I hate. As you can see in this clip, what I saw was 3 possible chances of having a base on pie chart. So I started digging down for a good while, and this took some time, digging down for a good minute. But don't worry, at the end of the video this will all pay off, getting us a good amount of spawners maybe, who knows. So here the pie chart started getting stuffed with a lot of stuff, and then I dug into this, a redstone contraption, and then boom, I found this kelp farm. This kelp farm was huge, and I knew by the pie chart there was a base here, and I just knew it. So the first thing I did is I start raping some of it to see if I could just find some good loot in the area, because sometimes people build secret rooms in their base, so I started grafing the area just to see. So in the past, as I've raided bases, and there's been secret rooms that I almost missed. So I saw this looking like a fungus farm, and I blew that up instantly, because I knew that wasn't going to be any use for me. And then I started blowing up the kelp farm, and gravel started falling on, and I wanted to go behind the farm just to see how it's made. And then I saw all the contraptions, and I knew this farm was quite big, so I carried on blowing it up. And it had a lot of kelp inside the chest, but that wasn't very much use to me, as I knew it would only probably sell for 50k at the max. So what I did was I went to this and found skelly spawners and a pig spawner. So already it felt like a W, because I made almost a mil of this already. So then I started blowing up this glowstone wall, as in it wasn't going to be any use for me, so I might as well just blow it up. And now it's just going to be me blowing up everything and blowing away, and then eventually escaping. At this clip I was trying to gain a bit of money so then I could buy some silk pickaxe to get the spawners. But don't worry, some of my stuff sold and I just had enough money to buy. So then I bought a basic silk touch pickaxe and then I could grab the spawners and leave this base. And I ended up getting these spawners and they ended up getting me 800k. Because the skeleton spawner size was 700 and then that size was 800. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe and comment down below what you want me to do next for a video. I always read the comments and I always like every comment I get, so if you enjoyed that,